didn't tell me you were gonna kill it.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 movies that deliver the most wicked Halloween vibes. Since horror movies can be their own list, we'll be focusing more heavily on flicks that get us in the spirit of the holiday, rather than the ones that are just scary.
We must find the book, brew the potion, and suck the lives out of the children of Salem before sunrise.
Number 10. The Scream Team.
They say he still roams the hills, seeking his revenge.
If you know, you know. This is not the most popular Disney Channel Halloween movie, but it gets the job done. While it certainly feels like an early aughts movie, its storyline has quite a surprising amount of substance.
Grandpa? Is it really you?
Give him a minute to pull himself together.
It's him.
We get a redeemable villain, some touching ideas about death and grief, and a conclusion that demonstrates how harmful groupthink can be. Plus, the small town location decorated for the season does a lot for that nostalgic Halloween feeling. The Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy is another one of our favourites as far as lesser appreciated Disney Halloween movies go.
Don't you make no dark spirits come out.
Lift us up to the light, and lead us through this stormy night.
Hey! Everyone stay on the ground.
Number 9. The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Great Halloween, everybody.
I believe it was our most horrible yet. Thank you, everyone.
While this movie spends a lot of its time talking about Christmas, employing Christmas traditions and visiting Christmas Town, there is of course lots of Halloween to enjoy too.
I'm the master of fright and a demon of light, and I'll scare you right out of your pants.
It's the perfect movie for those who are torn between which holiday is their favourite. And it's also great for that in-between time when we're transitioning from one holiday to the next. Between the host of spooky characters and mise-en-scène at the beginning of the film, it's impossible not to feel wrapped up in the freaks and frights.
Everybody scream! Everybody scream!
Plus, This Is Halloween is up there for the soundtrack of the season.
This is Halloween, pumpkins scream in the dead of night.
Number 8. Coraline. Stop motion really is the theme for spooky animation, and we are here for it. Corpse Bride, anyone?
I do.
While Coraline doesn't feature pumpkin picking or talk of trick-or-treating, its creepy story and even creepier imagery more than make up for it. There is a talking black cat, so we'll take it.
Cats don't talk at home.
No?
Nope.
Well, you're clearly the expert on these things. After all, I'm just a big fat wuss-puss.
Coraline was definitely one of those movies that gave you nightmares as a kid, but that you learned to appreciate as you got older. The button eyes are a lot for any kid to handle, not to mention the severed hand and the beldame's true form.
Black is traditional. But if you'd prefer pink, or vermilion, or chartreuse, though you might make me jealous.
No way!
Shivers all around, folks. Number 7. Ghostbusters franchise. Who you gonna call? Have we made that reference too many times? If nothing else, this franchise knows how to make a banger Halloween theme. If you're looking for nostalgia, Ghostbusters is a go-to. There's just nothing like a campy 80s flick. Still, there's lots of modern content to get caught up on too, with a gender-swapped cast starring Melissa McCarthy, Kristen Wiig, Kate McKinnon, and Leslie Jones, and also Chris Hemsworth, which we thought might be important to mention. There is no shortage of ghoul-stopping mayhem.
Who's in the mood to save New York City?
Even more recent is the 2021 iteration with yet another star-studded cast. Which iteration is your favourite? Let us know in the comments.
Sorry, Beckman. I'm terrified beyond the capacity for rational thought.
Number 6. Scream franchise. Although there are any number of horror movies we could have included on our list, we thought we'd be remiss to leave out an absolute classic like Scream. It was the highest grossing slasher film until 2018's Halloween, so that's definitely saying something. Every year we hear the annual discourse over which movie is the best, and which ones are better left out of the marathoning experience.
Just one question. Do you think it's over, Sydney?
And there's still more to debate to come, with the 7th Scream being in the works as this video goes live. Once you're a fan, you get to join in on all the Ghostface costume fun too. Number 5. The Addams Family franchise. The Addams Family extends so far beyond just a film, but it's a good place to start if you're just getting into the franchise, or if you don't have a lot of time. The iconic 1991 movie is probably the most popular suggestion, but if you're a fan of cartoons, 2 computer animated movies were released in 2019 and 2021.
It's the day your entire family gathers around you and passes judgment on your worth as a human being.
Regardless of the shape these characters take, there's always so much to love, from Morticia and Gomez's eccentric but loving marriage to Wednesday's deadpan way of expressing herself.
What are you doing?
I'm going to electrocute him.
To Lurch, everyone's favourite butler. They certainly make one heck of an altogether ooky family.
Are you ready for your Margot makeover?
Quite. Pugsley's been climbing the walls in anticipation.
Number 4. Beetlejuice. Yet another movie with a soundtrack that visits us every year. Beetlejuice has been a fan favourite for a long time.
Work all night and a drink of rum.
Its world is absolutely immersive with all the trademark 80s sillies you could want.
I'll possess myself if I gotta. Whoa! Yo!
The premise of a house being haunted by the living is really adorable, and there's no doubt it's become a comfort movie for those of us who grew up watching it. While it may not be the most groundbreaking plot or execution, it's a fun time, and that's what the holiday is all about. Well, that and a few screams.
Can you be scary? Oh, I know you're asking me. Can it be scary? What do you think of this?
Number 3. Halloweentown franchise.
This is Halloweentown, just like the book.
For this entry, we're throwing it back to when Disney Channel had the best Halloween lineup ever, all culminating in the coveted Halloweentown movies. The Twitches movies were also a pair that we loved, so if Marnie and Aggie aren't your preferred witches, Long Lost Twins might just be. Both have all the right amount of campiness, overacting, and Halloween aesthetics you could hope for.
But I'm not afraid of you.
In fact, the Halloweentown movies were, and still are, such a force that you can actually visit the town in real life in St. Helens, Oregon. That's one way to kick up your experience of the season.
So this World Wide Web I've heard about, does it involve spiders?
Grandma, I think it's time maybe we started your training.
Number 2. Halloween franchise.
Happy Halloween!
They literally named it after the holiday. What? Were we supposed to leave it out? Michael Myers is one of the most recognizable faces of horror, and while we're aware we're missing friends like Freddy and Jason, few beat out our old pal Mike.
Tommy, please! Tommy, hurry up! Tommy, please!
With Jamie Lee Curtis at the helm of this franchise, it's an absolute powerhouse. With sequels, reboots, and remakes galore, you'll have lots to chew on if you decide to dedicate yourself to the franchise.
Come out, Michael.
You'll also get a nice bookend with Halloween Ends. Even if it's not the last film to feature Michael Myers, it's been said to be Curtis's last run on the role of Laurie Strode. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. Monster House. Nothing says haunted house quite like merging with the foundation of it. Goosebumps. The children's books are unparalleled, but we love seeing the monsters come to life. It's The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Ultimate comfort cartoon. Any of the Casper movies. Casper Meets Wendy is our personal fave.
I'm winning you. I've got a wand and I'm not afraid to use it.
The Sixth Sense. If the I see dead people line doesn't do it for you, what will?
Dead people like in graves and coffins?
Walking around like regular people.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Hocus Pocus. Yes, there's a Hocus Pocus sequel we could have included in the title, but let's be real, nothing beats the original.
No more luring children to their demise?
No, they're already demised.
Oh, that's a great time hack.
Not only is it full of immaculate autumn vibes, the story, costumes, characters, and setting all scratch the itch in which the Sanderson sisters absolutely steal the show, with a special mention obviously going to Bette Midler, who will simply never be outdone as Winifred. If you're going to watch one Halloween-themed movie this October, let it be Hocus Pocus, even if you've already seen it 1,000 times.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.